My name is Marissa, and this is our morning stretch. We're going to start by standing, and we'll take the hands to the hips. Then squat down. Your knees are facing forward, your toes are facing forward, and come back up. When we squat down, let's take the hands to prayer in front of our heart. And then when we come back to stand, the hands will go to the hips. 3, stand. 4, stand. 5, stand. 6, stand. 7, stand. 8, stand. Take the left leg out to the left side. You're going to bend both knees. It's a squat. Then come back to stand. Same left foot. 7, stand. 6, stand. 5, stand. 4, stand. 3, stand. 2, stand. 1. When you step that left foot out to the left side, take your hands to prayer. When you're standing here, hands will come to the hips. Let's try it. 8, stand. 7, stand. 6, stand. 5, stand. 4, stand. 3, stand. 2, stand. 1, stand. Bend your knees, put your hands on your thighs. Bring your torso parallel to the ground. Look to the ceiling, arch your spine. Look into your belly, round your spine. Push off your thighs, come to stand. Take your hands to your hips and keep them there. Step the right foot out. You're going to bend the knees and then come back in. Do it again. Right, in. 3, stand. 4, stand. 5, stand. 6, stand. 7, stand. 8. When we squat that right foot out, we'll take the hands to prayer. When we come to stand, we'll be here with our hands on our hips. 8, stand. 7, stand. 6, stand. 5, stand. 4, stand. 3, stand. 2, stand. 1. Let's alternate. Go left, the hands to prayer and come to center. Go right, hands to prayer and come to center. 2, 2. 3, 3. 4, 4. 5, 5. 6, 6. 7, 7. 8, 8. Come back to center, bend your knees, take your hands to your thighs, then take your hands down to the ground, take your right knee to the ground behind you, take your left knee to the ground behind you. Plant your hands flat, they're right under your shoulders. Keep your toes tucked, look to the ceiling, arch your spine, look into your belly, round your spine. Do it 3 more times. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 2 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 1 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Come to a flat back. Take your hands to your hip bones. Step your right leg out to the right side. Take your right arm up and over your ear, and then come back up. Over and up. 3, up. 4, up. 5, up. 6, up. 7, up. 8, stay over. Take your left hand down to high finger pads, right under your left shoulder. Plant your left hand flat. Make this right arm come over on a diagonal. So there's a sharp diagonal line from your right ankle to your right wrist. Then lift that right arm straight up to the sky. Lift your right leg off the ground. It's in line with your hip. Take the foot down. The sole of the foot comes down. 2, up and down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. Take the arm first to that diagonal line, then round the arm, stretch, look up to the inside of the right arm. Take your right arm to the ceiling. Come to T-shaped arms facing me with the torso upright. Take your hands to your hips. Take your right knee to the ground under you. Take your hands down, your back to all fours. Arrange yourself so that your hands are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. Your knees are hip width apart. Tuck your toes. Look to the ceiling as you inhale, arch your spine. Look into your belly as you exhale and round. 3 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 2 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 1 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Come to a neutral spine. It's just a flat back. Go up onto high finger pads. Then walk your hands backwards. Your hands come to your hips. Slide the left leg out to the left side. The toes are facing forward. Take the left arm up, stretch over to the right, and come up. 7, up. 6, up. 5, up. 4, up. 3, up. 2, up. 1, stay over, take the right hand down to high finger pads, right under the right shoulder, then plant the hand flat. At first, you're rounding this arm. Then let's make it more of a sharp diagonal line from the left ankle to the left wrist. Then let's lift that left arm straight up to the sky. We'll lift the left leg up. We'll take the sole of the foot down. 2, up and down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. Round the arm over, or actually, let's first go to this diagonal line. Then round the arm. Then look up to the inside of that left arm. Lift the left arm up, looking straight ahead. Rise up with the arms in a T, torso upright. Take your hands to hips. Return the knee under you. Take your hands down. You're going to plant the hands under the shoulders. Then pop the hands up onto high finger pads. Your toes are tucked. Step your right foot outside your right hand. Step your left foot outside your left hand. Your knees are bent and your butt is as low as your knees. Your torso is parallel to the ground. Then put your hands on your thighs and push off your thighs to come to stand up. Take your hands to your hips and heel toe the feet to come right under your hips. Your feet are hip width apart. Let's cross the right leg behind the left. It's like a curtsy. The knees are bent and the right heel is lifted. We'll come back to stand. The feet go hip width apart. 2, curtsy and stand. 3, curtsy and stand. 4, curtsy and stand. 5, curtsy and stand. 6, curtsy and stand. 7, curtsy and stand. 8, stay with the curtsy. Take the hands down to the left diagonal. Come back to stand. The hands go to the hips. Take your left foot behind the right. It's a curtsy. The heel is lifted. Come back to stand. The feet hip width apart. Curtsy and stand. 3, curtsy and stand. 4, curtsy and stand. 5, curtsy and stand. 6, curtsy and stand. 7, curtsy and stand. 8, stay with the curtsy. Both hands come down to the right diagonal. Both knees are bent. Let's come back to stand. The hands come to the hips. Lift your right leg out to the right side. You kind of lean to the left. Come back to stand with the feet hip width apart. Lift and lower. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, do with the left leg, lifting to the left side, lean to the right, come back down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8. Let's put a few things together. We'll curtsy and take the hands over to the left. Let's take that right leg curtsy. And now open the leg to the right. The hands come to the hips and take it down. So it's a curtsy and a lift and down. 3 curtsy, lift and down. 4 curtsy, lift and down. 5 curtsy, lift and down. 6 curtsy, lift and down. 7 curtsy, lift and down. 8 curtsy, lift and down. Let's do it with the left leg going behind the right. When we do that curtsy, the hands will go over to the right. When we come up with the hands on the hips, that left leg will be lifting to the left side. Let's try it now. 8 curtsy, lift, down. 7 curtsy, lift, down. 6 curtsy, lift, down. 5 curtsy, lift, down. 4 curtsy, lift, down. 3 curtsy, lift, down. 2 curtsy, lift, down. 1 curtsy, lift, down. Sweep your arms out and up. Dive forward, your arms go out to the sides and all the way down. Drop your head. Let your head and your neck go. Bend your knees and put your hands on your thighs. Push off your thighs, come to stand up. Take your hands to your hips and lift your right knee out in front of you. Be mindful that you're flexing your right foot and the foot is landing right under the knee. So you have this sharp right angle, a 90-degree angle where your foot is flexed, and then take this foot down. So lift the knee, then don't let it drop, lower it. So you're actively lowering it. It's not just a lifting, it's a lift and a lower. Be mindful that you're moving slowly. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. Let's lift the right knee out to the right side and then take it down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. Let's lift the left knee up and we'll stay here. We're mindful that we're not just relaxing the left foot or pointing it. Instead, we're flexing it. So the toes are pulling up towards your nose. The left sole of the foot is parallel to the ground. That foot is landing right under the knee. So you have this sharp 90-degree right angle with the leg. Just like we were able to lift it slowly, it's an exercise to slowly now lower it down. Do not drop it. 2, up and down. 3, up. So you're moving in both directions. It's not just an exercise lifting up. It's also an exercise lowering down. 5, up and down. 6, up and down. 7, up and down. 8, up and down. Lift the left knee out to the left side. You have that right angle, and then take it back down. The feet go hip width and parallel. Lift. Be mindful where you're placing your foot down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. Let's take the arms to the sky, the palms face forward. Let's open the arms to a V shape. Let's step the right leg behind the left. The hands will go towards the left. It's that curtsy. We'll come up with the knee straight in front of us, our hands to the hips. So we're coming, oh, you know what? 1 second. Let's step this foot down so we can come up with the arms in that V. Then we'll go backwards with the hands to the left. The hands come to the hips, the knee comes up, and we'll take it down. So we're 3, up, curtsy, up and down. 4, up, curtsy, knee, down. 4, up, curtsy, knee, down. I couldn't tell if we did 2 number 4s. Okay, here's number 5. 5, curtsy, knee, down. 6, curtsy, knee, down. 7, curtsy, knee, down. 8, curtsy, knee, down. Let's try it on the left. So first our arms come up, the palms face forward, and the arms go to a V position. When we step the left behind the right and curtsy, the arms go to the right, and then we'll come up with the left knee coming up and the hands to the hips. Let's try it. So it's up, curtsy, knee, down. 2, up, curtsy, knee, down. 3, up, curtsy, knee, down. 4, up, curtsy, knee, down. 5, up, curtsy, knee, down. 6, up, curtsy, knee, down. 7, up, curtsy, knee, down. 8, up, curtsy, knee, down. Now let's try to do that same thing, a little bit more challenging. Instead of the knee up, the knee is going to go to the side. So we'll have up, curtsy, side, down. 2, up, curtsy, side, down. 3, up, curtsy, side, down. 4, up, curtsy, side, down. 5, up, curtsy, side, down. 6, up, curtsy, side, down. 7, up, curtsy, side, down. 8, up, curtsy, side, down. Let's do it on the second side. Up, curtsy, side, down. Up, curtsy, side, down. 3, up, curtsy, side, down. 4, up, curtsy, side, down. 5, up, curtsy, side, down. 6, up, curtsy, side, down. 7, up, curtsy, side, down. 8, up, curtsy, side, down. Just lift the leg side, alternating right and left. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. From here, let's take the right knee to the ground and take the left knee to the ground. Take your hands down under your shoulders. Slide your right leg long back behind, followed by the left leg. You're in a plank position, top of a push-up. Take your knees down, walk your knees forward, right under the hips, go up onto high finger pads, step your left foot outside your left hand, step your right foot outside your right hand. Be mindful that your knees are bent and your butt is as low as your knees so that your torso is parallel to the ground. Then push off your thighs and come to stand up. Take your hands to your hips, heel toe the feet to come right under your hips. Your feet are hip width apart. Let's take out the standing. We'll do a curtsy and the right knee comes straight up. We'll just keep the hands on the hips this first one around. So we have 8, curtsy, knee up. 7, curtsy, knee up. 6, curtsy, knee up. 6, up, 5, up, 4, up, 3, up, 2, up, 1, up. Take the foot down. Let's do that same side. When we curtsy, the hands again will go to the left side. When we take the knee up, we'll take the arms up. Let's try it. Curtsy, up. 2, curtsy, up. 3, curtsy, up. 4, curtsy, up. 5, curtsy, up. 6, curtsy, up. 7, curtsy, up. 8, curtsy, up. Step the foot down, the hands come to the hips. This second side, when we do the left leg, we'll keep the hands on the hips the whole time. We'll curtsy the left leg behind the right, the knees bend, and then we'll take the left knee up, and again, curtsy, knee up. Let's try it with the hands on the hips. Curtsy, up. 2, curtsy, up. 3, curtsy, up. 4, curtsy, up. 5, curtsy, up. 6, curtsy, up. 7, curtsy, up. 8, curtsy, up. Step the foot down. Now when we do it, we'll take the hands over to the right when the left leg goes behind. Then we'll take the arms up when the knee comes up. We're taking out the middle of standing. So it's a curtsy, knee up, curtsy, knee up. Let's try it. Curtsy, knee up. 2, up. 3, up. 4, up. 5, up. 6, up. 7, up. 8, up. Step the foot down, hands to the hips. Separate your feet super wide apart. Bend your knees and take your right hand towards your left ankle, then come back up with straight legs. So you're bending right hand, left ankle, bend both knees and come back and straighten both. So make sure you're also bending your right knee and up. 4, up. 5, up. 6, up. 7, up. 8, left hand to right ankle, both knees bend forward, and then both legs get straight. 2, up. 3, up. 4, up. 5, up. 6, up. 7, up. 8, up. Take the feet just a little bit closer, just so you have a nice stance. You're still wider than the shoulders. Let's tap the right big toe down and twist to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do that, adding the right arm across the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's tap the left big toe and we'll twist to the right without using the hand. So it's just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Use the arm. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the feet wide again. Fold forward only halfway to the ground, that you're parallel to the ground. Take your hands down. Have your heels down and your hands forward under your shoulders. So your torso is parallel to the ground. Then heel toe the feet to come in under your hips. The feet are hip width and parallel. Bend your knees and let your hands come outside of your feet. Step your right leg long back behind. You're in a lunge. Then step the foot forward. Same right leg. 7, return. 6, return. 5, return. 4, return. 3, return. 2, return. 1, do it with your left foot stepping back to a lunge, and then return it forward. 2, back and forward. 3, return. 4, return. 5, return. 6, return. 7, return. 8, return. Take your hands to your thighs, push off your thighs, come to stand up. Take your hands to your hips, lift your right knee up, take it down. Take your hands down, step your left leg back to a low lunge, return the foot forward, come back up to stand, hands on the hips. So it's right knee, down, down, left leg, return, up. Right knee, down, down, left leg, return, up. One more. Right knee, down, down, left leg, return, up. Let's do it with the left knee lifting up and then coming down. We'll go down. The right leg will go backwards. It will come in, will come up. So it's left, down, down, right, in, up. 2 more. Left, down, down, right, in, up. 1 more. Left, down, down, right, in, up. Let's lift the right knee up, and then from here, we'll take the foot down and go back to a lunge and come back to stand. So it's the right knee up, down, lunge, stand. 3 up, down, lunge, stand. Notice how it's the left leg going back. It's the right knee up and left leg going back. 4 up, down, lunge, stand. 5 up, down, lunge, stand. 6 up, down, lunge, stand. 7 up, down, lunge, stand. 8 up, down, lunge, stand. Let's lift the left knee up and we take it down. We go back to a lunge. It's the right leg going back and then we come to stand. So it's opposite legs. Left knee, right leg. 3, lunge, up. 4, lunge, up. 5, lunge, up. 6, lunge, up. 7, lunge, up. 8, lunge, up. Take the arms out and all the way up. Dive forward, the arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale, come to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Take your left knee to the ground. Take your right knee to the ground. Plant your hands flat. On the mat, slide the left leg long back behind, followed by the right leg. You're in a plank position, top of a push-up. Pause here. Take your knees down, point your feet, take your feet over to the right, walk your hands backwards, sit behind your knees, take your legs long out in front of you. Your feet land hip width and parallel. Flex your feet, your toes are pulling back towards your nose. Be mindful that the feet are parallel, so your toes are not drifted out, you're not relaxing and caving in. You're sitting up nice and tall with the feet parallel to each other. Take your hands down by your side, your fingers are pointed out. You can move your hands backwards slightly and puff up the chest. Keep the feet flexed, keep the legs as straight as you can as you cross the right leg over the left. The ankles are crossing and then uncross. 2, uncross. 3, uncross. 4, uncross. 5, uncross. 6, uncross. 7, uncross. 8, do it the left leg over the right. 8, uncross. 7, uncross, 6, uncross, 5, uncross, 4, uncross, 3, uncross, 2, uncross, 1, uncross. Bend your knees, the soles of the feet are down, the feet are hip width and parallel. Let's take the palms flat down behind us. Your fingers face your butt, your palms are flat down, the hands are shoulder distance apart, your elbows are straight and you're leaning back a little bit. Let's extend the right leg long out in front. We'll lift the right leg up only as high as the opposite knee and then lower it down. 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down. Let's bend the right knee just like the left knee is bent. We'll extend it out. We'll lift it up and take it down. So it's in, out, up, and down. 3 in, out, up, and down. 4 in, out, up, and down. 5 in, out, up, and down. 6 in, out, up, and down. 7 in, out, up, and down. 8 in, out, up, and down. Bend this knee and step the foot in. Let's slide the left leg long out in front of us. We'll flex the foot. We'll lift this leg up no higher than the opposite knee and then lower it down. 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down. We'll slide the foot in, re-lengthen it out, take it up and down. 2 in, out, up, down. 3 in, out, up, down. 4 in, out, up, down. 5 in, out, up, down. 6 in, out, up, down. 7 in, out, up, down. 8 in, out, up, down. Rebend the knee. Stay where you are. I want to give you the side view. So you have your knees bent, the soles of the feet are down, your hands are behind you, you're leaning backwards with the elbows straight and the fingers facing your butt. From here, let's take the hands up onto high finger pads. We'll turn the fingers away. Then we'll take the hands out to the side. We'll lift the legs up and zip the legs together. Bend your knees that your shins are parallel to the ceiling. Take your hands behind your thighs. Move your knees in close towards your chest as you move your chest towards your knees. Then move your knees away as you move your chest away. But we're keeping the knees bent. We're coming in and out. It's like an abdominal crunch. 3, out, 4, out, 5, out, 6, out, 7, out, 8, out. Let's do that same thing with the arms rounded as if we're holding the world. In, out, 2, out, 3, out, 4, out, 5, out, 6, out, 7, out, 8, out. Take the hands behind the thighs, separate the feet, lower your feet down, take your hands to pull back on the shins, come to sit up nice and tall. Facing me, take your legs wide apart. Your knees are directed towards the sky, your toes are directed towards the sky, your feet are flexed. Come forward, your hands go shoulder distance apart on high finger pads, then plant your hands flat. Keep your elbows straight, and instead of rounding and hunching your upper back, send your shoulders down your back so you can lift your heart. So it's almost like you're trying to create a trench in your upper back. Breathe here. Bend your elbows and straighten them. 2, bend and straighten. 3, bend and straighten. 4, bend and straighten. 5, bend and straighten. 6, bend and straighten. 7, bend and straighten. 8, bend. Maybe the elbows come to the ground, but make sure you're not hunching and rounding your upper back. So you're coming over with a flat back, with a long extended spine. The back of your neck is just as long as the front of your neck. You're not shortening and crunching the back of your neck. Breathe here. Lift your elbows up, walk your hands in, reach your arms to the sky, twist and turn to the right, and then take your hands down to high finger pads, framing this right leg. Keep your heart lifted. Make sure you're pushing down into your left sitting bone. Stay facing the right leg, reach your arms up by your ears, turn to center, turn and twist to the left, take your hands down, framing this left leg, you're on high finger pads, you're pushing down into your right sitting bone. Reach the arms up by the ears, return to center, take the hands down, walk yourself forward, plant the hands flat, bend the elbows towards the ground. Maybe you come a little bit lower on this round, again, making sure not to hunch and round the upper back. So you think of your shoulders pulling down towards your waistline. Come back up, walk the hands in, take the hands behind you on high finger pads. Bend your knees, your toes face out, your knees face out. Take the arms inside the legs, but again, instead of rounding and hunching, you're coming up sitting tall. Breathe here, the arms are pushing out to the legs, and the legs are pushing into the arms, so you're creating an isometric stretch. You're stretching the inner thighs. Take your hands to prayer and first we're connecting the arms inside the legs. So you're pushing the arms out into the legs and you're pushing the legs into the arms. Again, that isometric stretch. But then from there, disconnect the elbows so that you're lifted up even taller. Hold on to your elbows and come forward just slightly, almost like you're trying to take your elbows down to the ground and then come back up. Do it 3 more times. Just coming forward slightly, rounding the back and then coming up 2 more times, coming forward and up. 1 last time, coming forward and up. Take your feet back out in front of you. Take your hands to your shins, just coming to sit up nice and tall. Use your hands to lift your feet. Let's come to a forward bend. So your feet can stay where they are. Your hands come out in front of you. You're going to straighten your legs. Bend your knees and put your hands on your thighs. Push off your thighs, come to stand up. Take your hands to prayer. Thank you so very much for joining me. My name is Marissa, and this was our morning stretch.